Hey, thanks for stopping by Mystic Messages. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I hope everyone's doing amazing today. If you have just recently subscribed, I want to thank you for your subscription or placing a like. It's very important that that gets done so that these messages can reach out to those who need to hear it because of the algorithm. So the universe appreciates your service, and so do I. Please remember these messages are timeless and will be received in divine timing for those who need to hear them. As always, if they don't apply, please let them fly. You're always welcome to come back for the next one. However, I do encourage that you hang out because there might be something in here for you to hear as well if you happen to find this message. And if you happen to hear any voices, I have the window open so the neighbors are outside on the deck. So if you hear any voices coming through, it's from the outside. Okay, that being said, let's get to it. There's whoever I'm speaking to right now, past karmic individuals, whether these be family members or relationships, are trying to covertly reattach themselves to your life through your dream state. Okay, many of you have been having dreams of individuals, and when I say covertly trying to attack, these individuals are not coming in as themselves. They're coming in as someone else to fool you, to reestablish that karmic tie, that karmic contract that you already dissolved. Okay, so this is a warning. Before you go to sleep, these individuals, these negative individuals from your past that you removed from your life, are trying to get back into your space. They're trying to reattach to you. So it's important that we're aware of that when that's going on. Okay. Um, Unfortunately, this happens a lot. Okay, and it's done this way intentionally, to fool us, to make us not realize, and we're vulnerable in our dream state. So what the guides are suggesting is that you set an intention before you go to sleep at night. Pray, ask for protection, whatever it is, whoever you resonate with, God, source, universe, angels, saints, whoever that happens to be. Pray for protection to protect you in your dream state. Okay, there's also an array of crystals out there that you can wear before bed. You can use holy water, anything, set positive intentions, meditate before sleep, and make sure that when you're sleeping, just ask that nothing is able to attach to you, nothing can harm you, and the universe will send you assistance, but you have to ask. And a lot of times we forget that we have to ask. That's according to universal spiritual law. We have to ask in order to receive. They can't intervene without us asking. You know, and a lot of times in these dreams, what I'm getting is some of you have been receiving dreams of individuals that you don't know in the dream that's trying to connect with you in a sensual way. Some of you might know the individuals in the dream, but the individuals that are appearing in this sensual way are not the actual individual. This is to confuse you. Okay. That's why I said earlier, this is covert. This is a covert attempt to attack, to reattach, to reestablish some type of a connection, a bond. Okay. You really want to cleanse your energy from that. You want to just take yourself, meditate, pray, and, release any negative thoughts. You know, you can go into the shower, taking a shower, and you can imagine, the water that's streaming down upon you as a violet light, and keep the intention in your mind that anything that is trying to attack you or attach itself to you needs to be removed. Okay, you have to remember and state that you are a sovereign being, and no one is allowed to attach to you or reattach to you without your permission. Okay, and you have to set that intention and make it very clear. Okay, if you don't want to reattach with them. And what I'm getting is you really don't want to reattach with these individuals because these are people that you have gotten rid of in your life that were causing stagnation in your life. And reattaching with them, okay, even if they come in the dream state, I'm getting that some of you have received a dream about, these individuals coming in trying to make you feel sorry for them, okay, trying to play on your heartstrings, especially if you're very empathic, okay. Again, this is a trick. It's trying to reattach to you. And you have to remember, a lot of times it's not these individuals that are trying to reattach. It's the negative energies that are within them trying to reattach to your soul. But only we have the power to prevent that from happening. And that is by maintaining strict boundaries. Okay? And all you have to do is think about these persons or these people that you got rid of, okay, and remember the negative effects they had on your life, and keep that in mind. so that way you don't return to the same mistake. And we all have that. There are people that play on our heartstrings. Last night I was having somebody from my past who was trying to reattach in my dream coming through as a different individual in order to fool me. They thought that I wasn't aware. Okay. In the dream state, I wasn't aware, but when I woke up, I made sure to set the intention that whatever they were trying to attach to me or reattach to me or try to establish with me was null and void, and I revoked that. Okay. For me, that's what works. I revoke it in the name of all the angels, saints, and deities, God Almighty first, source, God, source, universe. I do resonate with many, many spiritual beings that I walk with, and so I call upon them for help. But that's what works for me, and I cleanse my space and I meditate and I pray. I cleanse my aura and I make sure to move on, you know. And that's the other thing. We can't keep this, in our mind. You want to release it from your mind, and if whatever that intention is that they try to set, you're going to notice that that person is going to be on your mind, and that's them. That's the darkness trying to, well, let's not say the darkness, the negative energy that's trying to, you know, lower your vibration in order to find a crack to re-enter you, to re-enter your soul, and you don't want that. Okay. Now, if you do want that, that's up to you. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just here to give you the guidance that's being channeled through me right now. I also do have some names for individuals. This might be your name or the name of the people who are trying to, reattach to you. Either way, they should serve as extra confirmation for you, so that way you know that this video is intended for you. Okay, so let me just get the sheet of paper that I received during meditation this morning. Let me get my glasses. Okay, I'm getting the name Jasmine, Manuel, Lucy, uh, Jahid. I hope I'm saying that correct. That's how I heard it. Samson, Isis, Corina, uh, Hank, Asid or Assad, Brian, Ahmet, and Daryl. So if any of these names resonate, either with it being your name or maybe the individuals involved, this message is definitely for you. Again, I do appreciate the likes and subscribes. Like I said, anything that you do is positive for the universe, and it shows the universe that you're willing to help elevate the vibration to ensure that these messages receive they get received by those who need to hear it, because unfortunately, these types of channels run on an algorithm. Okay. It's not that I need the likes or subscribes. It's not important for me to have that, even though it's nice to know that I'm reaching somebody out there, or should I say the higher realms are reaching people out there through me. It's not necessary for me as part of my ego, okay, because I don't need that. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm just here to share messages with those who are willing to listen and who want to take the advice. And again, I'm not here to force anyone to do anything. You could take them or leave them. It's up to you. But again, I just want to thank everyone for stopping by. Thank you for your time. And we'll see you again soon. Take care.